Hi, I'm Lynn Pratt, and I'm here at the Mettawee Community School, and I am doing a watercolor class with the 6th grade. It's part of the after-school program here, and it's a 6-week course, about an hour and a half each week. We usually run a little bit over, and all the materials for the course was also donated by the Vermont Watercolor Society. We have 6th graders. We only had 6 slots due to having to get all the materials, so we have 6 6th graders taking the class. And again, it's a 6-week course, so we started out that it was only going to be an hour, and we found after the first class at the end of an hour the kids were not ready to stop painting. So we extended it, so it's been about an hour and a half each week now, and we usually still run a little bit over. The kids are really excited about the program. I think they all thought it was great that not only did they get to use materials, but number one, they weren't a student grade material, they were an artist grade, very good material. And not only that, they get to keep them at the end. So normally, most kids, this age wouldn't be able to take a class where you would have to pay an instructor and pay for materials. So by the Vermont Watercolor Society donating the materials for each student, and I donated my time to teach the class, they were able to take it and be able to do something that they wouldn't normally get to do. When I was growing up, I've always been really into art and architecture, and I was very fortunate. I had really great role models. My mom's very artistic, but I also had other people in the community that worked with me and helped me work on the things that I really enjoyed doing. And I always thought it was really important that when I grew up that I would give back and help other young kids really develop their artistic talents and see if it's something that they like. So I feel like because I was so fortunate, it's kind of like a give back sort of thing. And it's just great. I've found that it inspires me to watch the kids paint, because then I go home and I'm all excited about it again too. Each week they go home with a somewhat finished piece. This was a beginner class, so in the beginning we just did, a flat wash and how to do a sky. We've been working on how to do snow. So the last couple classes, they've gone home with an almost finished piece. Part of taking this class was that they did agree that they had homework. So at the end of each class, they go home and they work on it a little bit so that when they come back for the next class, then they can all show each other their progress. So the class started because this school has a program with the 6th graders where each year, at the end of the year, the 6th graders decide what they think they might want to do, and then they pair them with a professional in the area to help develop those skills and give the kids an idea whether they go to work or whether they just do the things with them, to give them an idea of what that profession really is like. The top peak of the snow that's in the sun on the top. You want to make sure that that snow on top of your can stays nice and bright and white. So remember to add some darker areas so it's not all just one. So while it's still wet, add just a little bit more into it, and then your bottom area will blend. So now if you do this one, if you just wet part of it, then you don't have to worry about running into that next one.